Broadcasting live from the Capital Broadcasting Center studio in Ortigas, Pasig City, Philippines. 25,000 watts of pure AM power.
25,000 watts of pure AM power.
Matapang sa pagbabalita, punong-puno ng informasyon, laging handa sa public service. Ang pagbabagong hanap mo sa AM. Ito ang DZME 1530.
Alamin ang mga naaangkop na profesyong tatahakin base sa inyong kaalaman at hilig. Career orientation you shouldn't miss in pursuing your dreams. Let's talk about career. Libreng pagbibigay ng on-the-job training sa mga piling propesyon. Makibahagi. Let's talk about career. Natatanging career orientation na tutulong para sa tamang pagpili ng kurso at propesyon. Let's talk about career.
Okay, magandang hapon sa inyong lahat. This is Let's Talk About Career once again. At eto na naman po ulit tayo. This is Engineer Grace Bondad Nicolas at ang aking bagong co-host na si Miss Jaena. How are you, Jaena?
I'm okay. I'm good.
Oh, so galing ka bang Cavite?
Yes, Cavite.
Right? Imagine how passionate you are from Cavite. That's like what, 2 hours?
Yep, it's about 2 hours.
Oo, ayan. So, batiin naman pala natin yung ating mga kasama sa, well, napakarami, no? We have from Humanity Group, Treetop Adventure, ano pa, Jaena?
Women's Winner Circle.
Women Winner Circle. Ayan. At mamaya nga ay makakasama natin si Miss Mafae.
Yeah.
Nakasama natin sa WWC. It's September 3, 2016. Saturday na naman, di ba, Jaena? Buti na lang hindi traffic.
Medyo hindi traffic.
Oo, bakit kaya, no? Eh, katatapos lang naman ng sweldo. Right? Oo. So, sa mga gusto nga po palang sumalo sa ating talakayan sa ngayon, napakaganda kasi na ating topics. We have 3 for today. Kakaiba kasi usually, 2 lang po yung ating mga topic. Pero since we have 3 guests, imagine, Jaena, 3 yung guest natin today. September lang, naging 3 na.
Oo nga.
Right? Oo. So, kung gusto niyo pong sumalo sa ating talakaya, huwag niyo pong kalimutan, eto po yung mga numbers, Jaena. Yeah, 0998-975-1368.
Landline number 861-6947. Smart 0939-116-9855. Globe 0917-822-8362.
At sa gusto nyo kaming mapanood online, ayan.
You can have www.dzme.ml or dzme.ml.
Jaena naman, nagpapatawa ka. It's .ml.
Sorry, German.
German ba
German
ganon?
point, oo.
Alright. Kakaiba
That's
pala
why sometimes
yan.
I'm confused.
Yeah, so it's www.dcme.ml or dcme.ml. At sa mga gusto pong mag-tweet, ayan po, ako din po ay nasa Twitter. Nobody but Grace lang po. Ayan, hanapin nyo. How about you, Jaena? Are you also on Twitter?
Yes, at sexykate.5.
Aba, Sexy Kate. Baka hindi nila matandaan yung account mo. Alright. At ito nga, very excited tayo kasi meron tayong guest. He's not here from the Philippines pero napakadaming taon na niya ang ginugol niya dito. More than 10 years, Jaena.
10 years.
But bago natin ipakilala itong ating guest for today, sa first segment natin, at ang pag-uusapan natin ay about sa energy, Jaena, ay ito nga pala, greetings sa ating mga kasamahan sa Skull International Manila. Ayan, nagkaroon lang kami ng event sa New World last time, Jaena. At talaga namang napakarami ng umattend dito sa Skull. Ito ay isang samahan ng tourism at travel and tour industry. Mga operators to, mga may-ari ng mga travel and tours industry nga. Ito, mga companies. At 700 ang dumalo. Ayan, napakarami kasi 36 years na at ito ay isa sa pinakamalaking tourism organization sa buong mundo. Ayan, kaya we're very excited and also kasi we're going to have another board meeting on November 11 at ito ay mangyayari sa Humanity Super Cruise sa Pasig River. Imagine board meeting sa Super Cruise.
Oo nga, nakita ko yung picture nyo. Doon ako nakapunta eh.
Yes, correct. Pero you need to join us on September 6 and 10 and 11. Napakarami mong pagpipilian. Ayan. At yun nga, binabati rin natin yung mga kasamahan natin sa Casa Alegria Tagaytay. At syempre, eto rin, mga kasama natin from Pinoy Blogger Group na lumalaki na talaga, 1,700 na. At sa Cafe Lupe Antipolo na napakasarap talaga mag-swimming. Oo. At mag-KTV, actually.
As well.
Yes. At yung mga kasamahan natin sa Treetop Adventure in Baguio and Subic na ngayon ay nasa Travel Mart Expo sa SMX MOA. So, kung gusto niyo pong
Makakuha ng
pumunta,
discount?
yes,
Yeah.
discount 50% off, pumunta na kayo sa SMX MOA. Nandun tayo kahapon, Jaena.
Oo, hindi ako nakasama. Sorry na iwan kita.
Nandun tayo, pero hindi ka nakapunta sa loob.
Kaya to attended sa
Correct. At ito nga pala, meron din pong booth ang Humanity Group at iba't iba pang tour operators, travel agencies, at even theme parks sa buong Pilipinas ay nandoon. Ito talaga inaabangan kasi malapit na ang Pasko. Gustong-gusto na nilang magbakasyon at ito yung mga inaantay nila ganitong expo kasi mga 50% off.
Oo nga.
Mabuti na lang wala akong dalang credit
Until
card yesterday.
Sunday yun, until Sunday.
Until Sunday. At remember, Jaena, umalis ka kaagad, hindi ako nakapag-shopping.
Hindi
Which
ba?
is good for me.
Oo nga.
Oo, kasi wala ka na, di ba? Ayan. At yung mga kasamahan natin sa European Chamber of Commerce, hi, look. Ayan.
Hello.
The Young Professional Committee. Ayan, yung ating kasamahang si Luke. At syempre, itong aking mga kababayan sa Calauan, Laguna.
Yun, mga
Oo.
taga-Laguna.
Yes, mga nakikinig sa atin. At ito nga pala, magkakaroon tayo ng napakaraming job hiring for this coming Asia HR Expo na magaganap this coming September 16, 2016 at SMX Convention Center in Taguig from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. We're very excited. Pero teka muna, para makasama na natin itong guest natin sa ngayon, ipakilala na rin natin. Diba?
Okay.
Oo. At ang ating pag-uusapan nga ay energy at ang itong kanyang advocacy kasi meron siyang foundation. Oo. Yung foundation niya ay, ang beneficiary nito ay
It's
mga
for the
blinds.
blind, oo.
Oo. Diba? Excited tayo dyan.
Kasi it's sometimes hard to have this foundation.
Correct.
Many
Sige.
people need it.
Oo, i-introduce na natin. Ayan, ang ating guest for today sa first segment. Okay? He is actually the chairman and CEO of Mackay Green Energy Incorporated. He is actually a Scottish man from the UK, moved to the Philippines almost 10 years ago and fell in love with the people and
Philippines.
opportunities he saw on helping the Filipino people. Siyempre, sino ba naman ang hindi
Nakapilipino
mai-in-love?
puso ka agad, di ba?
Oo, 'di ba, sa kagandahan ng Pilipinas being hospitable ng mga Pinoy. Ayan, kaya siya ay nandirito sa atin more than 10 years here in the Philippines and currently he heads his foundation,
The Mackay Foundation.
Yes, Mackay Foundation, and main CSR is with the Philippine National School for the Blind, which is, wow, di ba? School for the Blind. Napakahirap nang
Special
walang
talaga.
nakikita, Jaena.
Ang hirap talaga.
Napakahirap pumikit
It's
ka
very
lang
special.
di ba? Na hindi mo
They need
maka-
really a lot of attention.
like even nag-brown out. It's very hard na makita mo, makagalaw,
Then we are
pag-brown out.
complaining when there is a brownout, we complain right away. What all this kind of people who has blind?
Okay, so Mr. Mackay's main focus today is providing job opportunities for the indigenous, people of the Philippines and making the Philippines a better place to live in. His company, Mackay Green Energy Incorporated, does all that through a special plant called Banagrass. Pag-usapan natin mamaya yung Banagrass na yan. So, Mr. James would like to educate the Filipinos on what we can do to help make the Philippines a better place. So, let's all welcome Mr. James Mackay. How are you,
Yes, sir.
James?
I'm good, thank you.
Yes. So, how's everything? Yeah. You're from BGC?
Yes, I've been there for 10 years nearly, yeah.
For 10 years, and it's really getting progressive, right? A lot of developments, building, construction, a lot of BPOs like mushrooms, Correct. So, by the way, what happened to you?
Too much sport.
Oh, okay. Too much energy.
Exactly.
Okay, so our show actually, let's talk about career. So firstly, we're going to talk about your career. Like,
About your career.
how come? Because you're very successful as the CEO and chairman now of your own company, right?
Yeah.
So, okay, let's talk about James Mackay. Your undergrad degree, your college degree, share that to us until your first job.
I never finished high school.
Mm-hmm.
So I left high school at 14 years old. Then since then I've traveled the world, China, Australia, all over the world, and then learned business when I started work at 8 years old, peeling potatoes.
Okay.
So from peeling potatoes,
Peeling potatoes,
Oh.
right? So, nagbabalat ng
Oh.
patatas.
Patatas, yeah.
Okay, but you mentioned at age 14,
I left school, yeah.
you left school.
Oh.
Like, parang Steve Jobs lang ba ang dating nito? Something like that?
No, we come from poverty.
Okay.
So we had to go to work to pay the rent,
Okay.
or we'd be on the street. So my experience, back to the peeling potatoes, my experience by learning to peel potatoes and wastage, everything, that gave me the basic grounding for understanding business at a simple one-to-one level.
So, okay, 14 years old, peeling potatoes, selling it, or just
Not just working, I was an employee.
as an employee right away?
So I was an employee, so I was peeling potatoes, and then from that I went deep sea fishing.
Fishing.
So I was deep sea fishing where I earned good money, and then I worked for the British government, the nuclear power plant, and then I worked for the British royal family for 5 years.
Wow.
So and
What's your
Experience.
job?
my
Yeah.
job there was maintaining the maintenance on the roofs of the castle
Okay.
in Scotland. And by working for the royal family, I was in London and I got a break where I was managed to lease a government property. And then during the 90s, I was one of the largest club owner, bar owners in London.
Wow.
From
Wow.
the late 80s to the year 2000.
What's your age during the time?
During that time, I was late 30s, early 40s.
Late 30s, early 40s. Okay, so from 14 years old, peeling potatoes.
Oh,
30, 40 years old now, owner of the biggest
biggest
bar,
no, bars and clubs.
bars and clubs.
We had the Voodoo Lounge, the Edge, Kudos, many clubs and bars, Mets.
So do you have that also here in the Philippines?
No, just in London.
Just in London.
London and Manchester.
So after that, what happened?
After that, the year 2000, I took ill, so I was out of action for about a year, and then after that, I decided, okay, God's given me a second chance here, so I will go and then I took over one of the largest, well, at the time, the world's largest online gaming company.
What's that?
Online gaming for sports betting.
Yeah.
So I ran that for about a year and a half, and then after that, I got involved into technologies. And then we
Really
went,
switching and switching.
well, I think a good thing is when you have no education, you're
Easily switch one other to one
yeah,
other.
because your basic background is, do you understand business 101?
Okay.
What's the wastage, selling, who wants to buy, what's the guarantee? So these are basic things.
So
you
that's
learn.
first thing that you need to understand. It's like entrepreneurship 101, something like that. I must get you soon as one
Yes.
of my speakers to talk about that, Business 101
the
and
business.
Entrepreneurship 101. Okay, in this segment actually, sir, nag-uusap kami dito ng about sa workplace values. I'm very sure you have that in place in your business. Workplace values.
I think it's very important, and we definitely have. We have plantations from Zamboanga to Leyte to Negros to everywhere all over the Philippines, and the key is bringing people up to a standard, safety standard. How do they wear their safety clothing, and also pay them a proper wage.
Okay, so kailan kayo nagpunta ng Pilipinas?
When is
What
that?
date?
Do you still remember it?
No.
So that's more than 10 years ago. And why? Why did you choose Philippines?
The other
Philippines.
side of country. You have to
Yeah.
No. The Philippines chose me.
All
go. Oh,
right.
really?
Share it to us.
I taken control of a public company in the US, and it had an office here in the Philippines, and I was actually on my way to China. So while waiting to sort the visa, I decided I'd visit the Philippines and get my visa sorted out here and check out the office. And when I came here, and I'm not, what's the word I want to use? I'm from the Highlands of Scotland, so we're not really God's people in our actions. And when I came here, believe it or not, I was surprised at myself. I found God. I saw God in the Filipinos, and even they have a disaster, and they still thank God.
You mean
Scotland
still happy?
Resilience.
The resilience is, so that made me, wow, these are fighting people.
Yeah.
And we're from the Highlands, so we're known as fighting people.
Alright.
So I felt that
That's what you feel in the Philippines.
kindred spirit with the Filipinos.
Scotland, right? You're
Oh.
from Scotland. Now I remember that movie Braveheart.
Yeah, that was me. Joke line, joke
I
line.
watched it. I love it. Was that from a real story?
That's based on a real story, yeah.
Real story.
William Wallace.
William Wallace. I love it. Yeah. So I'm thanking Mel Gibson.
I think you're thinking when they lift up their skirts, the kilts.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, correct. So after that, okay, the Philippines chose you, and how come more than 10 years now? And let's
Yes,
talk
they
also
stay
about
here.
your company, the Mackay Green Energy Incorporated. Yeah, what does it do?
Mackay Green Energy Incorporated has been incorporated now for 7 years. It's been an intensive battle to survive as Mackay Green Energy, but during that process we brought to the Philippines a grass called banana grass. Banana grass is a cousin of your local grass, Napier grass, and looks identical to sugarcane.
It's like a sugar cane.
Oh, it looks identical, but the difference is banana grass is sterile. So you only plant it one time. So for 30 years, chop grow, chop grow. But it grows very well on idle lands. It loves the Filipino soil, high sulfur, high phosphate. So very good yields per ton per hectare. So for Filipinos, it actually changes the lifestyle of their life. Yeah.
So what does the banana grass do?
Yeah, what it's all about.
I think it's a long process to explain it, but I'll simplify it. The top part of banana grass, 25% used for animal feed. High protein,
The food.
up to 19% protein. But the key here is you don't fresh feed the cow, you silage. So you turn the silage over 21 days, it will ferment, and then you feed the cow 30% less, and the cow will gain 25% more weight or increase the milk yield by up to 48%. That way, the cow doesn't use its first stomach, it goes straight to its second stomach. So top parts and leaves you use for feed. The main cane you use then, you torrefy it or pelletize it to make what we call green coal. This coal, during that process, the gas from the banana grass will mix electric. The byproduct is green coal, which is 2.5 times the burning value of your Semirara coal, but organic.
Wow, okay.
And then what's left from that, the ash content, is pure organic fertilizer.
So everything will be it's
Oh.
important, right?
Tama.
So where do you sell it? The banana grass?
Well, that's another good
like
question.
theme parks? Because they have a
No.
lot of animals?
Right. In the temporary, in the city.
You're definitely a true Filipino. Actually, right now, it's sold by your government through DTI, PITC, who are actually very good under DTI, have been selling it on behalf of MGE to Japan, to Korea.
Exporting it. Right?
Exporting, so it creates,
for
that creates
export.
permanent jobs. It's a commodity for Philippines.
So for export and also at the same time, the government like DTI,
Oh,
okay, are your clients
no,
usually?
DTI are the government agents that they arrange to the other government in Japan.
Alright.
So they guarantee the supply or the sale of the banana grass, and that way then you do away with all this corruption and games.
Okay, so let's go back. You mentioned that you work at that online gaming company, the
Oh.
biggest. Can you mention the name of the company?
Yeah, World Gaming.
World Gaming.
Yeah, at the time it was the largest one in the world that would look after all the sports betting for Super Bowl, everything like that.
It's a game.
Alright, have you heard also about Bodog Nation?
Yes.
Alright. Why are you smiling when I mentioned that?
No, it's because you're so happy looking. That's why I'm smiling.
Because I work there too.
You work there?
Yeah, and my husband also works as the business intelligence.
Okay.
And I'm the PR.
Okay.
Alright, because your smile is different when I mentioned that. Alright, so let's talk about the values in workplace. How many people are you handling right now in your company?
Right now, we have 350 people,
Wow.
but by the end of the year, we should be at close to 1,000. Because every 1,000 hectares employs 300 people directly,
Okay.
indirectly about 2,000. So by end of this year, we'll have about 4 to 5,000 hectares planted.
Wow. So, again, where are the locations of your
Locations
farms?
are Zamboanga, Nova Ecija, Negros, Oriental and Occidental, Leyte, Tigigaraw, Isabela.
So, like 7 locations.
And now we just signed last week for
Where?
Tawi-Tawi.
Tawi-tawi.
Or?
So, who's handling everything? You're the chairman and you're the CEO. Okay, who's handling the operations?
Oh, it's all a Filipino staff. The key thing is here in the Philippines that you want to employ Filipinos. So it's mainly run by Filipinos. The main
should
office
be.
is at the fort.
So, you're giving jobs to the
The
Filipinos,
Well,
right?
this belongs to the Filipinos. We're only here to show them how to maximize it.
Yeah. So, what does Mark is doing with you? Hi,
Well,
Mark.
every company's got to have somebody who's good looking.
All right, because I heard also he's a brand ambassador under Globe last time, or a commercial model, right? Yeah. Smart, sorry. Somebody, every company likes somebody like Mark, right?
Oh, tama.
Tama. Dapat pala si Mark na isama natin dito.
Ayan.
Next time. Yes.
And then
correct.
how many times you harvest in a year? Diba, this pana grass?
Well, that's good. Banagras, when you plant it, within 4 months, like in Zamboanga, we planted on February 28th. And 3 weeks ago, we've started harvesting and sending to Japan. So within 4 months, you harvest, and then every 4 months, you harvest.
Every 4 months.
But the key element here is the yield per hectare. On idle lands, like in Zamboanga, we'll achieve between 300 to 400 wet tons per hectare
Oh,
on
that's a-
idle lands.
Okay, are you still hiring? Because a lot of our listeners right
Yeah.
now,
They need a
napakarami
job.
nating tagapakinig actually na nangangailangan ng trabaho. That's why every end of our show, we mention different jobs available for them. Yeah. Are you still hiring?
We're looking for skilled people, and with regards to planting, people with experience in planting in farms. We're looking for people now with backgrounds into working on power plants.
Power plants.
Power plants, so farming background, agricultural background, farming background, and obviously some accounting, because each of the different plantations has its own accounting system.
Okay.
So we're actually looking for a lot of different, from tractor drivers to truck drivers. So
alright.
we're definitely, yes, we're hiring at the moment.
Okay, so I think later I'm just going to ask Mark
Oh.
about the complete
Details.
details about your hiring, right? And also, let's go back to the workplace values. Under this company, Elabram Systems Group, it's a Malaysian company. They have I-stars. You know, I-stars like integrity, simplicity, team effort, adaptability, respect, and sincerity. How about in your company? Because they mentioned that if you have these workplace values, these are the things that guides the employees.
And there will be other teamwork.
I think my answer, let's go back to the basic. In plantations, we're dealing with Christians in one plantation, on the other
Okay.
plantation, Muslim.
Friend.
So in plantations, unfortunately, in the past, they've been underpaid.
Oh.
They've been treated very badly from your sugar centrals, everything. So we've had the last year adapting and getting to understand to work together, to understand what work means. The problem with these, like the Zamboanga, they were never had jobs. So work ethic was never there. So
Ethics first,
Okay.
work ethics.
they have to understand that ethics, and then you learn step by step ethics. Then from ethics, you go into teamwork. Then you understand you have a charge hand, you have a foreman, your matrix on who's in charge, and then you have them working to get them to work to understand each other. Then to become proud of their own product or their brand.
Right.
Correct. They're like gonna be the brand ambassadors,
They become
right?
the brand,
Because
yeah.
they're going to talk about the company, about what they're doing.
I think for me, exciting was, and Filipinos are very intelligent, was to see in Zamboanga our young ones, the young Muslim ones especially, who had never been exposed to here's a white man in the plantations and shouting to get it planted. They've now, after 6 months of training, we took them to Negros to train them. They go to the new plantations and they're training the Christians,
Oh,
and they're working together. So it's a team building at national level.
yes, correct.
Because before the Muslim was here, the Christians here. So to
Now
see
they're together, right?
tama. So that's the interesting part. And now they understand the rules are rules for everybody. And without having an organizational chart and following the chart who's in charge, then the company will not make the money you want the company to make.
Well, I would say adaptability also,
Oh.
right? Because there are so many cultures, of course, many people who are in one company. You need to, have that teamwork also at the same
Exactly.
time.
Very important.
Very important, correct. All right. How about respect?
Respect is something that you will earn. I've watched with since arriving here, based on the plantations, because they've had a hard life and they work in hard, in the fields, digging and planting. So respect comes when they show that we know our job, we help them do their job better, and then the respect automatically will happen because it's
correct.
two-way.
Yes.
The employee
Two-way,
has to be
right?
two-way, otherwise it becomes disrespect. Respect
yes.
becomes respect.
Yes, correct. Let's talk about your foundation this time. Is it the James Mackay Foundation?
Oh.
So tell us something about it.
It started when I first came to the Philippines. My father had just passed away, and I was there one night. It happened to be my birthday, and I always remember it was November 3rd, and I was sitting there thinking, here I am, I've traveled the world first class, I've done all this, come from poverty, and my guest that night was Imelda Marcos.
Wow, Imelda
Ooh,
Marcos.
alright.
So here I am in Manila, sitting in at down in Mackay there, and we're just talking again, and then one of our staff from the office that I took over, they arrived with a grandmother, and then this kid arrived, Mac, and totally blind, but they were embarrassed to bring him. I said, why are you embarrassed? Because he's blind. In my country, blind people are part of your life.
Correct.
Right,
Yeah.
But
should
this,
not be
this
shy.
one never been in the town or the city, in a restaurant. And I'm thinking to myself, wow, Lord, I've come here, I feel spiritualistic. I've traveled the world, done all this, but what have I ever given back? Except I give money to a charity, but I don't give me. So I wanted to do something where I have to give my time, not just the money.
Yes, correct.
Then I decided, I'll get involved with the blind.
And also, it's your advocacy now, right?
Now it's my passion. to see-
Passion.
Passion for the blind and for the special children. The ones with special needs that nobody really wants, or if they have them, the parents are concerned, the parent passes away, what happens to the child? So that's my interest, and that's why Mark got involved then to take over to run the foundation. And that's our
And
key,
that's
that's our key
That's
passion.
the one you're gonna.
The key one, right? You need to have the passion first also.
You have to have the passion. No passion, no point.
And that's humanity.
Yeah, well, I think the exciting thing for us was when the first two graduated, our scholarship program, they graduated and they're now teachers at the same school.
Yeah, and they teach us,
Congratulations.
Exactly, so to see that whole cycle take place,
Yes.
after 5 years, wow.
Giving back also,
Oh.
right?
That's great.
So how young are these kids?
Kids
And
are-
how many?
we started with 80 kids about the age of 4 years upwards, and now we have 158 kids.
Wow.
That's-
So it's exciting to see them, and we do sponsorship programs for them or investment for their jobs, set up their own business. Yeah, the idea is to give them hope, give them a future, but not just to do massage only. We want them to learn computers, learn languages. Yeah, so they're very good at languages, and because they're blind, they cannot see. So that when they translate the
computer.
word exactly, so
Oh.
they don't get confused. So every company should employ someone who's disabled or blind, where they can learn Japanese or Chinese and translate.
Wow,
That's very
that's great.
good of you.
That's the drive behind that part.
Correct. The advocacy, the passion for these kids.
Well, for kids, even for the Christian, even for the Muslim kids, when you travel inside and you see the different communities, and to see what it's for us from Scotland, and we're the back end of England, but to see what we see here, I think, wow, we have to change this.
Yes, correct.
We have to do something.
So your office in BGC, where it is located?
It's right next to the American Cemetery. Yeah. What's it called? Jacob Prime Building.
All right. Okay. How are they going to reach you, or do you have an HR or Mark?
Mark, we got HR and we got another website there.
Yeah, but
Yeah. What's your website?
Oh, www.mackaygreenenergy.com.
All right. It's very
Okay.
hard to to memorize. No. It's www.mackaygreenenergy.com. Okay, sa mga gustong sumalo sa ating talakayan, ayan, ito nga po, we have James Mackay of Mackay Green Energy Incorporated. At ito nga, meron siyang foundation para sa blinds, di ba? Ang sarap pakinggan na meron tayong mga kasama, mga foreigners pa na tumutulong.
Really passion with the blind.
Yes, correct. Sa mga Pilipino, lalo na dito sa mga tinatawag nating PWD,
Oo.
'di ba? Oo.
You have
So,
to give attention with it.
oo, napakahirap naman talaga kung wala kang nakikita, 'di ba?
Tsaka sinabi ni Sir James na nahiya, maraming pamilya nahiya na tinatago talaga nila yan. Ayaw nila pakita sa public. Parang sa kanila is parang it's not for the society, di ba?
Though it's part of the
Yeah,
community,
it should be.
right?
It should be.
Correct. So, any last message, James, to our listeners? Your story actually is very inspiring.
Oo.
I'm inspired already. 14 years old, peeling potatoes,
Yeah, from
and now the
basic.
CEO and chairman of your own company. Wow.
Masala,
We're
yeah.
very impressed. Yeah, your last message.
My last message is, a lot of people ask me, especially the ones who've got no education, how can I move forward in life? You move forward by your respect of yourself, number one. Number two is meet people, watch and understand. So, and everyone that keeps repeating to me, well, how did you get there? My first advice would be, you come from nothing, you're in the city, go and work in a bar, work in a restaurant, and meet different people.
It's like, don't be choosy.
Don't
Yeah,
be choosy,
right.
and respect yourself.
Respect yourself.
And make yourself smarter by reading the paper, understanding what's happening in the world. So then you meet a foreigner, and you can say, oh, the football team won, this team. You can educate yourself. And that's what you must do. You must not depend on everyone else or here's a book, read this book and you'll make $1 million. No,
Yeah.
you have to believe in yourself first and you have to educate yourself. So that would be and Filipinos, you're very, very talented and you're in God's country. So it's up to you now to make it successful.
Okay, Mr. James Mackay of Mackay Green Energy Incorporated. Thank you so much
Thank you,
for
sir.
being here with us. It's our privilege actually. We love your passion. You're an inspiration.
Yeah.
And I'm very sure this is not the last time that we're going to meet. Because I'm going to invite you soon again in a lot of our talks, because we do summits also, and as I mentioned, your story is very inspiring.
Yeah, it's very touchy because you know what, many Filipinos are so worried that I don't have a study and how can do this one, so many complain, di ba?
Okay, so thank you so much once
Salamat.
again. Ayan. At syempre, ito nga talaga namang very inspiring yung story ni Mr. James Mackay of Mackay Green Energy Incorporated. At later on, sasabihin na rin natin yung mga hiring nila at the end of the show. Okay, so magkakaroon nga pala tayo ng a concert on October 11, 2016. At isa sa performers ay si Miss Lea Salonga. So, Joey, handa na ba? Alright, ayan, pakinggan naman muna natin.
Today I heard them play the song again, an old familiar strain from way back when. Every note and every line, it's always been a favorite song of mine. It used to haunt me so some years ago. Reminds me of a boy I used to know. And although the melody lives on, the memories and the boy are all but gone. And while the songs promises we made seemed easier then, as if we knew our love would never end. But seasons change and time erases the tears as quickly as the rivers disappear. So while the song still brings that certain glow, and the words still sing of love, I know it isn't quite the way it was before. I remember the boy, but I don't remember the feeling. I remember the boy, but I don't remember the feeling anymore.
I was wrong when I hurt you. Did you have to hurt me too? Did you think revenge will make it better? I don't care about the past. I just want a love to last. There's a way to bring us back together. I must forgive you, and you must forgive me too. If we wanna try to put things back the way they used to be, 'cause there's no sense in going over and over the same things as before. So let's not bring the past back anymore. Out of all the good we had, you only keep track of the bad. Though you knew I never really loved her. No, 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 no. Didn't anyone tell you yet? To forgive is to forget. How can you be mad if you don't remember? I must forgive you, you must forgive me too. If we wanna try to put things back the way they used to be, 'cause there's no sense in going over and over the same things as before. So let's not bring the past back anymore.
Broadcasting live from the Capital Broadcasting Center studio in Ortigas, Pasig City, Philippines. 25,000 watts of pure AM power.
25,000 watts of pure AM power.
Matapang sa pagbabalita. Punong-puno ng informasyon. Laging handa sa public service. Ang pagbabagong hanap mo sa AM. Ito ang DCME 1530.
Natatanging career orientation na tutulong para sa tamang pagpili ng kurso at propesyon. Let's talk about career. Libreng pagbibigay ng on-the-job training sa mga piling propesyon. Makibahagi. Let's talk about career.
Ayan yung pagbabalik natin. Sorry. Ano ba? Hello? Ayan. Ayan, nandito na naman po kami. Pagbabalik namin sa second sa pangalawang segment po namin. Kanina si Sir James Mackay, and now we have another guest.
Yes.
And my co-host now is Sir Eric.
Yes, good afternoon. Good afternoon, Jaena.
Good
Kumusta?
afternoon. Okay naman. Ayun.
Okay lang yan. Medyo malamig kasi ang ating
malamig na.
environment ngayon. Kaya medyo nanginginig-ginig ng konti.
Oo.
Pero yun nga, i-plug muna natin yung ating contacts for our listeners para kung meron silang mga katanungan sa ating guest for today. Ito ang, kung gusto nilang mag-text, ito ay 0998-975-1368 at ang ating landline na 861-6947. For smart users, 0939-916-9855 and for Globe users, 0917-822-8362. At yung mga gusto tayong mapanood sa internet live streaming, ang www.bzme.ml. Diyan sila magla-login. And dahil maikli lang ang ating oras, we will go through pag-introduce mo ng guest natin.
Ayun, sa guest natin. Siya ay a mother of 5. Is a mother of 5, a wife, a model, a beauty queen.
Wow.
Ayun, beauty queen. Pageant expert. Diba? And then, ayun, naging bartender din siya.
Okay.
Tapos, esthetician. A businesswoman as well.
Yes.
And now a vlogger.
Ayun, napakaraming sombrero.
Napaka-talented niya. Grabe. Ayun.
And?
At the age of 18, she joined the beauty industry. After winning major these titles and taking the crown. Ayun. The crown of Miss Philippines, Australia.
Okay.
A pageant in 1998. She set out the Philippines to join the Pilipinas, Binibining Pilipinas. And then she win Miss Philippines. Yun.
Yung
That
world
is
title.
Miss World 2003. And then Miss World 2003 out of 100 countries and placed as a top 10. At
Top 5,
sorry,
yes.
top 5 pala. Ayun. Ayun, aside from having 5 children, tending to her husband and managing talents, and find herself excited. She's certified esthetician, at tennis coach, grabe, tennis coach, and a bartender.
Nako,
Let's
napakarami talagang
let's introduce Miss Mafae Yunon Belasco.
Yes.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon,
Hi.
Miss Mafae.
Hello.
Ayun.
Kumusta? Na-traffic ka ba sa pagpunta mo rito?
Hindi naman na traffic. Like you said earlier, I do wear many hats. So I just came from a class of mine, tennis coaching.
Tennis.
Wow,
Okay.
tennis.
So today
Today is
tennis ka.
Saturday. Yes,
So
today
each
I do
day,
tennis.
iba-iba ang ginagawa.
Actually, you'll be surprised na yung mga schedule ko daily. It's all of them in one day.
Nakaplan na talaga.
That's more
Excited
exciting.
siya. Ayan. For all, ayun. Yun nga, ayun, a question on. You are a model and a beauty queen, and recently we found out, also an esthetician. How do you balance work and the family life? Siyempre, napakahirap yun, di ba?
Yes, that's a common question I always receive. I believe in I believe in faith. I believe in time management, patience. Yung saying na patience is a virtue, totoo yun. But I believe if you have yung motto ko kasi ever since I was in high school is time plus productivity equals success. Without managing your time, without using your time wisely, then yun, mahirapan ka. The other thing na I'm very passionate about is my faith and living life positively. Alam mo naman, having one child already is yung mga nanay and mga tatay will say that it's stressful na.
Yeah, that
I have 5. So,
that's 5. I have 3.
So,
So
there.
yung S doon, dadami yun eh. Stress, dalawa.
Sa ganda mo
So
niya
pag
sa-
dalawa, tatlo, stress,
Diba?
Di naman. It's part of life. For me now, it's my it's my reason of waking up each morning. hence my reason for breathing is for them.
Maybe people don't really realize na may 5 kids ka.
Oo. Yeah, they always ask me that. Tapos sabi ko naman, well, you know, if you love yourself and you love your body, then you'll make time for yourself. Ako naman, since I'm a tennis coach, yun, time plus productivity to success din. So, kina-coach yung mga bata, I'm teaching them, I'm also becoming fit, and then at the same time, inspiring mga youth.
Yes.
Or even,
ito yung
our
tinatawag
age
natin na, pag naging fit ka, yung iba gumagastos para sa gym, ikaw naman, kumikita ka pa.
Ayun.
Exactly. Multitask.
Correct.
And I have a second question. As an esthetician, what's the best advice you can give women or maintaining great skills, di ba? Para to have that kind of beauty.
Being an esthetician I learned a lot on taking care of your outside as well as your inside. Kasi whatever na yung stress, yung feeling tired or lumalabas sa skin natin, di ba? So, first and foremost, of course, inside, let's hydrate. Drink lots of water. Some people kasi hindi nila na-realize na how important drinking water is.
Yes.
And I was one of those people.
Tama. Pag kulang ang tubig mo, matutuyo ang utak mo.
Oo, yun din. So, yun. My, easy advice. Drink lots of water, get rest. Kahit sabihin natin, we work so much, we have to think about the long term. If we want to live a long life, let's, at the present time, kailangan natin i-take care of what's now.
Yun.
You know?
And then, can I have a question? What does your daily beauty regime look like?
Okay, so I make it a point na I wash my face in the morning and then evening.
Siyempre, yan sa mga kababaihan. Tsaka yan, nakikinig mga dito, kababaihan.
Kailangan yung
the beauty.
number 1, yung cleanser mo. Kahit hindi naman super mahal. Basta you clean your face. Kasi even stepping out of your bedroom itself, yung air na iba na, di ba?
Conscious tuloy ako.
And then, yung moisturizer.
Okay.
Not everybody realize na sunscreen is actually very important. Kahit sa mga
very
bata.
important yung sunscreen, so don't forget it.
So, if ever you have a facial moisturizer, check na may sunscreen na yun, SPF.
Ayun.
SPF
15.
15.
Okay.
15.
More
Okay na
the
yun.
better, but
Okay.
15 is the common naman.
Okay.
Yun. And then, what's your one beauty indulgence? I mean,
Shoes.
of course, women love shoes and bags na. Bags.
Hindi rin.
Hindi rin.
Shoes and earrings.
Oh.
Kahit suot ko lang all black every day, basta iba-ibang shoes, style, and earrings, okay na ako doon.
Wow.
I was never really makeup
Natutul makeup
person.
siya. Kaya
Kasi
posible na.
like that, I was telling you, athletic ako yung bata ako, 15 years ako naglaro ng tennis, so wala talaga akong hilig sa maging babae.
Not really. But you are the beauty queen. Oh my God.
Well, the reason why I stepped into that, in that scene is because the first pageant I joined, nakita ko na na-inspire ko yung mga fellow men ko. So, yung pageant ko, nasa Australia, Sydney. Nanalo ako, I was sent to the Philippines to, parang turn over yung what we raised.
Hindi dito.
No, it was in
Okay.
Sydney. I grew up here. No, I was born in the Philippines and I left at 6 years old.
I
My
see.
parents migrated to Sydney, Australia.
Okay.
Yun.
So, going back, I was able to come to the Philippines. I visited the orphanages, hospice in San Jose. It touched my heart. Coming from also a background na hindi kami may kaya. My family also is hardworking, family. So, if I saw that I brought smiles to not only my fellow men, but my family on having a crown, passing on inspirations as well as, konting pera, why not keep going with that?
Okay.
Since that is the talent that God gave me also is, my presence on the stage, making people smile, making people want to achieve their dreams in life, then pinursu ko. And at the same time, my aunt also won Binibini Pilipinas Universe in 1984. So, meron ko mga pictures na bata pa ako, nakita ko na I'm holding her magazine. Tapos na,
So parang she's one of the people you look up to.
Yes.
Parang gusto ko maging ganyan ako.
Apart from, of course, my parents.
Talking with your parents, sinasabi, what is your beauty secret that you learned from your mother?
Wow. I want to say my mom is also natural Filipina beauty. Actually, it goes back. Rene Salud, Mama Rene. She was the one that found my aunt. The thing is, she also wanted to have my mom join. My mom had
Same
a
beauty as like you.
21 size waistline.
Oh, 21.
Parang dati yung mga beauty queen o Rene Salud na yun, no?
So, you know,
So skinny.
unlucky she had me already.
Yeah.
So, you know, I was her chance. But, yun, I believe my mom was beautiful inside and out. Beauty, she was also a volleyball player. So,
So
you know,
really into sport.
so
Kaya
that's what I got
pala,
from
may
her.
pinagmanahan.
I got that from her, and also just being a strong female, standing for your rights, not necessarily
Ayun.
beauty tips.
Speaking of beauty, maybe you have what is your must-have beauty product? I mean,
Must have.
must-have. Di
Oh, yun nga,
di ba?
sabi ko, sunscreen.
Sunscreen lang.
Sunscreen talaga.
Ayun. And then, best beauty discovery from abroad. Paano ka na-discover? Let's talk about yung pagiging, Miss word mo.
How it started, yun nga, sa Miss Philippines Australia, my dad is part of, a Kapampang group.
Pampang.
So, he's from Tarlac. And so, the way that the Miss Philippines Australia works is that all the different provinces that the Filipino community in Australia has, they have their own representative. So, let's say for the Kapampangans, may isang candidate from mga Cebuano, ganon. The different parts of the Philippines. So, ako yung naging representative nila. The reason being was during my uncle's 50th birthday. This is the peak of my tennis, I just happened to wear, of course, a nice dress, and then parang yung platform. I wasn't really into heels.
Okay.
The group was there, invited to that birthday party. So, walking back and forth, I guess at that time, naghahanap sila ng candidate.
Naghanap
So,
sila.
you know, my dad was very smart. He put me in all sorts of sports for me to love one. Kasi of course, baka sa kanya, I'm the only girl, papa's daughter, ayaw niya ako maging...
Papa's girl.
I am papa's girl. Hindi niya ako, ayaw niya yung distractions, ganon. So, he put me in sport, which worked. And that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm doing with my daughter now.
Parang hindi sila, barkada.
So, yun, the group said to my dad, "Oh, ang ganda ng anak mo. Siya na yung natin." Ephraim, seeing me in heels and even in a swimsuit is something a very
From the boys, di ba?
and my dad's old-fashioned also. So, of course, sa kanya he wasn't able to say no. So, yun na.
Naglaban yung conservative tsaka
So,
yung...
my auntie also flew from the Philippines to help me, train me. Pinadala pa yung mga gowns ni Mama Rene Salud.
Grabe, Rene Salud.
So of course, in a way, medyo stiff pa ako noon. But, I ended up liking it. I met new friends. Yun na. Naging social na yung
Social
tennis.
na yung hindi na mas more on beauty na.
Kasi sabi ng auntie ko, "Oy, ang itim-itim mo na."
Well, yung black is beauty, di ba? Sa
Exactly.
abroad, dito sa atin iba di ba?
Totoo.
I love.
Paano ka naman napunta sa bartending?
So my background in college, I finished a course of tourism and hospitality management.
Okay.
My long-term dream, or my dream, was to have my own boutique hotel.
Okay.
So every aspect of the hotel you had to experience. And so with that, I got my bartending license.
Okay.
And from there, I also bartended in 2000 Sydney Olympics. So I met a lot of athletes. I was very starstruck of even meeting Lindsay Davenport, a tennis player. And then just a few years back, we moved to San Francisco with my family and my husband. And I was working at the airport in San Francisco as a bartender there.
So talagang nag-practice ka na.
May license talaga yun.
Did you ever join a competition or something?
No.
Wala.
No, I'm not a juggler.
A while ago, when we are still chatting before the program, you mentioned nga na marami kang ginagawa. And dun nga, nakilala kita as a woman who wears a lot of hats. And paano mo ano to? Kasi I'm sure hindi naman to sabay-sabay na nangyari. So, can you tell us yung parang story na ano yung mga nauna, paano ka napunta doon, and then eventually ginawa mo na lang siya simultaneously?
I think it boils down to my parents inspiring me to take risks.
Okay.
There are major risks na I really am thankful for and feel like very blessed kami na they left the Philippines to pursue a better life for us, for the children, or I'm not saying that the Philippines is not not a good place to
maybe
bring up
yes,
families. But back then,
maybe.
there was an opportunity.
Right.
So they took that opportunity.
Right.
My parents loved the Philippines. They did not want to leave, but they did it for us. So from there, I saw the sacrifice that they took, and then everything started falling into place. Now I have my two younger brothers. They're there in Sydney. They come to visit every now and then. But how it all happened, I always had that in the back of my head to finish school. I knew what I wanted when I'm done. I knew what I wanted from then on when things started falling into place. So after I graduated high school, which is we have 11 to 12, K to 12 course there. By 11 and 12, I already received a scholarship.
Okay.
I received a scholarship from the Hospitality University to give me full course given to me, and then during those 2 years also was when I joined Miss Philippines Australia. So everything fell into place. 21, I said I had the approval of my parents. Once you graduate, pwede ka nang gawin kung anong gusto mo. So there, I wanted to come to the Philippines, and I said I want to represent the country. Every risk is a challenge. Everything that happens in life.
So 2 times ka nag-pageant?
3 times.
3 times.
Yung last hura ko, it's just for my kids talaga. I joined Mrs. Philippines.
Okay.
I won the Mrs. Globe title. But hindi ko na pinursue yung international pageant. Kasi, of course,
busy na rin.
Ano yung mga kasi siyempre di ba sali ka na sa mga beauty contest, di ba, what is your embarrassing moment? I mean,
embarrassing moment was
kasi
probably...
Kasi usually some beauty contest happened like that, di ba? Do you have or nothing?
I think it would be funny. Funny moments is as girls in the backstage, just parang sharing yung jelly.
Okay.
Kasi young, not really developed yet. Wala pa akong there, so we tease each other. All of a sudden, we know these secret enhancements without even getting enhanced.
Yun, marami nakikinig. So maybe you can give them a tip for the makeup. Siyempre yung makeup yung mga tao dyan. Paano ba yun? To have a beauty.
For myself, kasi I'm experiencing it, I'm morena, I have darker complex. I don't really use foundation. Most probably I use concealer, and then I powder it with the finishing. But my it's eyebrow, mascara, lip gloss.
That's
simple
lang talaga, grabe na.
I think your beauty stands out when you don't really hide it
you're
so
really
much.
beauty. That's I believe as well. Kasi pag ako din masyado nagme-makeup, parang ang pangit ko, parang nagiging bakla ko. Parang yun ang feeling ko. Yun ang feeling ko.
Ganun ba? Subukan natin.
Yun. You love fashion and you're always attuned with the latest trends, di ba? And then, if you were raid someone closet, whose closet would it be and why? Kaninong closet ang aanin mo, di ba?
Yung, like I said, I like simple, I like clean. A famous celebrity that I really look up to is Angelina Jolie.
Wow, Angelina Jolie.
Also the fact that she loves kids. She has a great heart. That's what I see.
Very helpful.
So living life simple with her children, and I love how she dresses.
Ayun. What is your one word that the best describe you?
Best describe me? Simple.
what?
Simple.
Simple.
Simple. Whatever life gives me, I will take it in a positive light and enjoy it.
Yun. Sa mga kabataan ngayon nakikinig sa atin, maybe ano ang maipapayo mo sa kanila to join beauty contest, di ba? Merong iba, dapat ba silang magtapos muna sa pag-aaral? Kasi yung iba, okay na to maging beauty queen ako, masaya na ako. Or it should be, you have the beauty and the brain.
Okay, so my advice is, every day is a pageant for everyone. Kahit babae, lalaki, old or young. Kasi I believe na life brings us challenges already. If you're able to capture that, you're able to live through that, being on stage is nothing different.
Okay.
Because
So every day is a show.
kasi di ba, we have social media now.
Correct.
Yeah.
Right.
People are always posting selfies, ganon. Gusto mo, you feel good when people like it.
Yeah,
di ba?
right,
So ganon din If you join a pageant, it's the same thing. It's more of reinventing yourself, knowing your why, on why you're so, you're inspiring, and then, you just go for it.
Bali, ang bilis-bilis talaga ng oras, di ba?
Mabilis talaga.
Almost 2
Gusto kong
o'clock.
ulitin
Kasi
to.
pa rin ako magkwentuhan ngayon. Ayun. Yun, last word na may kasi di ba vlogger, we are all vloggers
Yes,
here. So, ano yung mga binablog mo as a beauty queen na dapat nila sundan o meron pa dapat silang i-give them your Twitter or the Facebook para sundan kanila?
Yeah, so my blog site or my website is www.mafaebelasco.com. Like I said, I keep it simple. It's my name.
Mackaybelasco.com.
Sundan ni Eric yan. Remember that, Eric.
So I write about events in my life, what's happening now, and then also events that I'm invited to. Lately, it's been family lifestyle events since I recently just had a new baby boy, 7 months old. So we've been experiencing again having a baby. So and there, I'm open to I'm open to going to events na I feel is inspiring for me to share.
And you can invite them also right now.
So please check out my website, which is mafae.belasco. It's mafaebelasco.com.
Yes.
My Instagram is mafaeb, that's spelled MAFAB, as well as my Twitter account. And then you'll find all the other links there also.
Ayun, thank you, Miss Mafae,
Thank you
for
din.
guest.
Yeah, we hope you'll be back soon.
Yeah, we
Yes,
have that
I'd love
in beauty. Miss Grace really love beauty treats and Miss as well.
Okay.
From
Yes, at
Yeah.
gusto na rin natin mapakinggan ng ating mga listeners ang other songs na ipe-present natin sa Aliw Awards na concert coming sa October. And Joey? Bilis ng oras!
Pasko na, sinta ko, hanap